Zhu's currently ranked 24th in the world, which is not really representative this year because a lot of times the athletes, they don't travel to as many World Cups after the Olympics. They kind of take a year off. The referee's not sure. He's looking at the replay. He's going to make his call. We lost our feed for a second. Peter's asking him to look. Tells me that anytime the fencer is talking to the referee, they did not get the call they wanted. Peter thinks this was his attack. The referee called Zhu's attack off target. A better gauge of the quality of the fencer that Peter Joppich is fencing today is Zhu finished 6th at the Olympic Games in Beijing. So what the referee called was that Peter came forward and appeared to stop. Zhu made an attack which arrived off target. Then Peter continued. It looked like a very good call. Great attack by Zhu to tie it up. Zhu seems to have found an answer to Peter's speed, and that is to make a very early stop hit into his preparation and make Peter deal with it then, as opposed to waiting and try to parry. But he's mixing it up very well. Sometimes he's keeping the distance as he did there and saying, I'm just taller than you. Other times he's making an action as soon as Peter picks his foot off the ground. Peter is the bronze medalist from the Olympic Games in Beijing. Before that, he's 2nd and 4th in the World Championships and 8th in the Olympics in Athens. So you can see the quality of the athlete on the right. Many years of high competitive results. And Zhu has given him everything he wants right now. Peter made an attack which missed. Zhu did a different counterattack where he actually stepped in. What's happening right now is Peter's not sure if Zhu's going to run away with the attack and make a stop hit as soon as he starts or even make a parry. He's got Peter second-guessing his actions. So on that last action, Peter was less confident in his attack. That's a great action by Peter. He starts off slowly and then accelerates really hard at the man who's taller. Zhu can give that touch-up right now. He's 1 touch-up. He was 2 when that started. He can give that touch-up right there and set up additional actions going forward. Let's see what his plan is right now. Great action. Peter took 1 small step, got in the distance, and Zhu made a very, very nice attack. Well, Peter did a very strong action with what we call the flick, and he bent the blade in to Zhu's stomach. It really looked like he missed the first one and hit on his second action. Luckily, Zhu did not hit him in the moment in between. I believe Peter is going to get a little warning right there. Nope. Looked like his non-weapon arm, the left arm, you're not permitted to bring that in front of the target. I know it appears that Zhu has his arm in front of his target now, but when they get close, he moves it. And that's what the key is. When you're out of the distance, it really doesn't make any difference what you're doing. But when you're close, you cannot have that arm in front of the target. So as you see there, when they get close, Zhu's arm is out of the way, as is Peter's. But when they're not in the distance, their arm relaxes. It's more or less in front of their target. There's only 1 second left, and this is the second of three periods. There's been a slight change in events. You can see in the first period, Peter scored 5 touches. In this last period, he only scored 3. Is that a trend? Is that something that's going to keep going into this third period? Peter's got to score exactly 1 touch to tie this up and send it to overtime. The trick is to not get hit while he's doing it. Not as easy as I made it sound, obviously.